Hello, and welcome back to our Let's Play of the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remaster. Last time, I thought I was talking, but apparently the NVIDIA app is trash, and there's a humongous bug with it, where it makes it look like you're recording your mic audio, but you're not actually recording your mic audio, so it's just like the gameplay audio. So last episode where I kind of introduced what this Let's Play was going to be all about, and kind of went through the character creation process and stuff. You guys clearly, obviously didn't hear any of it because it didn't record for whatever reason. So, yeah, that kind of sucks, but I guess I'll have to go all to it now, but this is, yeah, as you see here, Let's Play the Oblivion Remaster, super hyped about it. And we created our character here, Vlad the Third, which, as you can probably tell, I kind of explained then, is based on / inspired by Vlad the Third from, IRL history and FGO and whatnot. And in the last episode, I kind of went through the character creation process where I did decide to use a randomizer to pick the race and kind of the sub race / origin or whatever for it, which was fun. And then kind of went through the tutorial in the sewers and the dungeon, whatever, and kind of went through all that. Created our class, which was a custom class called the Impaler, which you probably saw if we go to I for inventory and then go to character here. You can see, like I say, it's a Dark Elf, the birth sign is the lower class of the Impaler, and our major skills are Athletics, Blade, Heavy Armor, Alteration, Conjuration, Illusion, Mysticism, with our favorite attributes being Strength and Willpower. So that's kind of that. In terms of, as I was kind of saying in that episode, I was kind of trying to form the ideas of a backstory and stuff in that episode, so it was kind of going on the fly, as it were. And kind of in between episodes, I kind of came up with a background and stuff. So here it is. It's probably not the most incredible piece of writing that's ever existed. This isn't gonna be a Fudge Muppet level backstory here. It's kind of just me kind of trying to fit things together into an Elder Scrolls world, somewhat lore friendly related manner. But here we go. So the backstory for our character here is born to a Redoran family on Vardenfell. Vlad was raised during a time of strife for the Dumber people. Following the armistice, Morrowind and Vardenfell in particular had to deal with the encroachment of the Cyrodiilic Empire and the influx of Outlanders that came with it. While many Redoran were unwilling to coexist with these newcomers to Vardenfell, Vlad's family saw the benefit of learning from these Outlanders and were able to advance higher, eventually leading to Vlad's father becoming a Redoran counselor. Having moved to Ald'ruhn, Vlad's early youth was spent learning traditional Redoran martial skills. That'll change during the Imperial Simulacrum, so kind of the events of the Elder Scrolls 1 arena. The instability of the period led to increased conflict between the great houses, and Vlad's captured by Telvanni forces during a skirmish with the Redoran led by his father. Rather than kill Vlad outright, the Telvanni lord, whose forces were in conflict with House Redoran, kept him as a hostage. Now stuck in Telvanni territory, Vlad made the most of the situation by adapting to the Telvanni way of life and honing his raw talent for the arcane while continuing to practice the martial skills of the Redoran in secret. This unique situation led Vlad to kind of focus on the possibilities found within the Alteration and Mysticism schools, as his martial kind of prowess and skill with the blade that he developed during his time with the Redoran made, kind of more offensively focused magic like destruction obsolete in his opinion. The stability in the wake of the Warp in the West and the Miracle of Peace, so the events of Daggerfall, led to Vlad being granted his freedom and his return to Ald'ruhn. Vlad returned to Redoran territory to find a place in the Redoran Council vacated due to the death of his father, which he stepped in to fill. Vlad's life changed dramatically only a few years later, however, during a mission to wipe out a cell of Quara clan vampires causing problems in Redoran land. Vlad's forces were themselves wiped out. Vlad himself was infected with vampirism and once again found himself a prisoner. Only able to escape thanks to the intervention of a mysterious adventurer in 3rd Era 427, Vlad spent the next 3 years living as an adventurer while trying to come to grips with his newfound condition. During this period, Vlad only fed on those he considered impious, so bandits, kind of 6th House remnants that were around and about in the time, etc. After those 3 years, in 431, Vlad decided to return to Alderaan and try to take up his position as counselor once again. However, despite his best efforts to use illusion magic and conjure Daedric servants to blend into society and bring him the impious to feed on, there were times where his condition overwhelmed him. This kind of instability kind of provided an opening for his political rivals and led to them investigating his suspicious behavior, which outed him as a vampire. Oopsies, I skipped ahead. Sorry about that. This led to outbursts of rage in council meetings and other unusual behaviors that gained him the title, the Mad Counselor. Eventually, his political rivals, as I was kind of just saying before I realized I skipped ahead, his political rivals kind of tried to take advantage of the situation and kind of investigated the cause behind his kind of erratic behavior and rage, which led to his vampirism being outed. With that happening, fleeing Alderaan, Vlad attempted to avoid capture by both Redoran and Imperial patrols, and make his way off Vaudrenfell. While boarding a boat on the outskirts of Saint Denis, headed for the mainland, exhausted and not having fed for days, Vlad's condition overwhelmed him. He ran the captain through with a sword before slaughtering the crew and attempting to pilot the vessel himself. Disturbance alerted the nearby Imperial garrison in Saint Denis, who quickly boarded the ship and arrested Vlad. When news of this arrest reached Alderaan, his political rivals feared reprisal and used their influence to have him sent to a prison in the Imperial City, where he could pose no threat to them. Vlad reached the Imperial City in First Seed of 433, which is what year it is now. I think if we go with the map here, I should say the date somewhere. Here we go. Yep, it says Morndos, 10:10 a.m. of last seeds. That's like, I think, 8th month, and First Seed's 3rd month. So in those kind of intervening months before his initial kind of delivery to the Imperial City prison, and us being freed now, Vlad spent that kind of time meditating on his condition, praying to the good Daedra for kind of insight for a path forward in life, and using illusion magic to gain access to the cells of the, so kind of like, using illusion magic to charm the guards and stuff, to gain access to the cells of those facing the kind of execution in order to feed and keep his condition in check. So there you go, that's my kind of backstory for this character here, kind of explaining how we got to Cyrodiil, kind of why we're a vampire, which we're going to kind of spend this episode probably solving that problem, that we can't start as a vampire, and kind of why we are kind of, in terms of kind of a mix of magic and whatever, magic and like kind of blade and heavy armor and stuff. So that's kind of the best I could come up with, not like, elite level role-playing and writing, but seems kind of cool enough for me and kind of gets the point across by mixing kind of the story of Vlad III as kind of historical figure and as like kind of the like alleged inspiration for Dracula and all that stuff, and kind of Elder Scrolls lore and whatnot to create a cohesive character. So now that we are here, I actually now need to pull up, because our first order of business obviously is supposed to be deliver the amulet to Joffrey here, but that's not what we're going to do. We're going to do Cheydinhall's the wrong way. That's that way. That's quest related. That's also near Cheydinhall. That's quest related. That's not quest related. Okay, it's near Cheydinhall. Breville and Leowin to the south. That's south. Skingrad. Why are they all near Cheydinhall, man? That's quest related. A medium-sized Ayleid ruin north of Coral containing vampires. Okay. That might be an option. Sorry, this one kind of like scrolling through a list of, yeah, okay, let's see. So I think our two options here are medium-sized north of Coral containing vampires. Yeah, so I think this is our best bet. Alright, so we're gonna bookie it over to this Ayleid ruin here. Yeah, over US. Okay. So where is this in kind of actually relation? Oh, geez. Whoa, what? Okay, so it's, I think if I'm like not mistaken. Alright, so we have coral here, the high road and all that good stuff. You kind of have like the mountains and whatnot. Like there's coral. Okay, coral's here, that's the north gate. It's like up here maybe? Okay, like pin a marker. That. Alright, so we want to try and get there, I think. Let's see. So I was originally gonna walk over, walk to our destination, but that's pretty far. So I think we're just gonna do the good old-fashioned fast travel to the north gate of Coral here. And I could just we're kind of galaxies. See, this is the problem. Like as I kind of said, this is the first time I'm kind of like.
Have mercy.
Yeah, I arrived in Coral. Ignore that.
Just what?
Hello, folks. I'm leaving. Yeah. So as I kind of said in that intro video, it's the first time I'm doing a Let's Play in this fashion, where I'm kind of like speaking as I am playing. So it's gonna be probably awkward at first. I'm not like a professional YouTuber or anything, so I'm kind of just flying by the seat of my pants here. So, no, I am reason I explain why I want to kind of do it in this style. I typically just throw gameplay, me playing games on YouTube, is because Oblivion is one of my favorite games, just as part of it. And then 2, because it's like an RPG, it kind of allows me to do as I kind of said in the intro, this is kind of a role-playing focused kind of Let's Play here. We're not going to basically try to 100% the game and do all the factions and all the side quests and stuff. We are basically going to the best of my ability here, try and role-play and stuff. Okay. So, I mean, it's really going to do some of the factions and whatnot, and kind of quests and do stuff based on kind of the role playing, which I kind of describe the backstory of here. Okay, we are really moving slow up this hill here. The location we are looking for should be somewhere nearby, hypothetically speaking. Yeah, so that's kind of why I'm going to talk to, as I kind of initially try to explain this backstory and stuff, and then kind of justify the decisions I make and stuff with role playing and whatnot was the focus here. So as part of that, because there's, as far as I'm aware, no mods really are ready for the game, though apparently people are already kind of diving into the code and stuff to figure out how to mod the game. Mods all kind of an alternate start or stuff don't quite exist yet. So I can't just be a vampire right off the bat. And so I have to endeavor to try and find a place to get infected. Come on, let me IR up here. Yes. This... No. Oh boy, I may have effed up here. Nope, we're fine. Okay. Yeah, so this cave, this isn't even a cave. We're going to an Ayleid ruin apparently, I think. It's where we're headed towards. And there should be vampires in here. It's not related to any quests, so I won't mess anything up. And us trying to climb this mountain is increasing our athletic skill, which is nice because it's one of our kind of main skills here for our class that I kind of created, the Impaler. And so we're basically just going to run to this cave here, get infected by... There it is, it's this thing. Alright, I was not too far off. Remove the marker. Okay. Yeah, we're looking for Lipsand Tarn here, which is an Ayleid ruin. Well, apparently has vampires in it, so I should be able to walk in here. Probably gotta save the game just beforehand. Walk in here, get slapped around by a vampire, and then kind of probably fast travel back to the sewer and then kind of make our way to Coral that way. Kind of just pretending that we were a vampire the entire time and didn't just go through this elaborate method of trying to get infected. Okay, why is there a giant wall here? Oh wait, can I get around the back? Let's see here. I don't know if I've ever actually been to this room before, to be honest, because it's way in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, so I guess I'll also use this time. So I am talking. I'll probably use the time to talk about. Okay, this is definitely not the right way to get to this ruin. Shoot. Okay, increase my acrobatics, sure. Let's. Oh boy. All right, wait. Oh boy. Okay. This is probably the way. Here we go. Yeah, that's like looks like the gate and stuff. Cool. I probably have some potions in my inventory I can use too. Do whatever, but man, this game looks amazing. Even this is only on, like, as I probably said in that intro video that you auto recorded this. This is only on medium. It's at like a 3060, I think, is my graphics card. But just apparently the game like auto said medium is the best settings for it. So, alright, let's kind of escape. Let's make a quick save, I guess. Alright, we're gonna get in here, get slapped around by a vampire, and try and acquire vampirism. But kind of to fill the time here, when I'm kind of just walking around doing stuff like this, I probably will talk about just, I don't know, anything pretty much. Whatever kind of floats my boat. Which would probably be a lot of kind of like Islanders, Tottenham, kind of, oh Jesus. Kind of like news and reactions and, oh my god. I'm an idiot. Okay.
What's that?
Wait, what the heck? Okay, so I'm just gonna...
Take that!
You, just hit me with a melee attack, bro. Hit me with a melee attack.
You're
not,
pathetic.
not a bow and arrow.
Take that!
Bro.
You're outmatched, elf.
Alright, well, she died. Okay. We need a vampire with melee attacks. Let's go to inventory real quick here. Why am I not equipping my short sword? Potion of healing. Restore health on self. There we go. So now I do have my sword. I'm pretty much just looking for... Alright, that looks like a vampire. Please be melee, because I'm gonna get to get hit with a melee attack in order to get infected. Yes, hit me. Give me vampirism. Come on. What do you mean oh jeez, my arm was
What's the matter?
broken.
Getting tired?
Okay, I contracted vampirism. Sorry, lady, I'm out of here. I will be back. Actually, you know what? Screw it. We're just gonna explore this ruin. You know what? Might as well. We're here. YOLO. When am I ever gonna come back here? We're exploring this ruin. Come back here. Hello. Conjure my skeleton servant here.
This is the part where
Who is shooting? Oh, there. I was like, who the hell is shooting? Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Skeleton, help me.
blood. I need your blood.
Alright, cool. What do you got on you? Bunch of... I'll take the vampire dust. So am I now naked? Oh no, it doesn't sound like Moral Worm. I think it just unequips it. I just don't have any stuff on. Like, it's just broke. Okay. So, yeah, as I was saying before, I kind of decided to just turn around and explore this ruin, because I don't think this ruin's that big. If I'm kind of correct. Okay, maybe it is a bigger ruin than I thought. I don't know. Alright. Let's, let's just get... Alright, we're gonna go out of here. Okay, I'll remember to kind of... Probably actually won't remember, but we're gonna... we're just gonna explore it. Okay, how do I get up there? So I activated the stairs here. Can I activate the stairs here? I mean, the stairs are raised remotely. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, if I could figure out how to continue our adventure in this room, we'll continue the adventure in this room. But... my, oh, hello. No, this is particularly interesting. Got that, and that, and that. Alright. yeah, I'll probably use this kind of time to talk about, I don't like stuff, just anything, really, like, so. Islanders, Tottenham, like, whatever floats my boat. So, kind of let that with the mind, because kind of, this is probably going to come out, not the day they leave, so I'm probably do one episode a day, or whatever, but conjure my little amigo here, 1, 2, conjure a shield, and let's clap some cheeks. Hello. Yeah, oh hello my skeleton. Oh, and you have what I need. Give me all this. Gimme. Do you not have boots on? The health of the stuff, that's good. Oh, I was wearing leather stuff? I don't even know. Okay. Oh, because I was wearing rusty stuff, which is all like garbage. It's left shift click to drop. No, left shift click. Alright, and boots. So I got all my stuff equipped. Alright, that's much better. Sorry about that, lady. Didn't mean to kind of just violate you like that, but as I was saying, it's like I get easily distracted. This video I think is probably coming out not the day the game came out, so we're gonna just do 1 episode a day, just because that's kind of my norm here. This kind of obviously gonna be running concurrently now to the Mario 64 series that like I had here, which is all kind of pre-recorded and done, by the way, but kind of just putting it out as it kind of comes out. But, ooh, Elven Ceremonial Helmet. It's only worth 1 gold? What? It's kind of baller looking. It's probably light armor, isn't it? I'm guessing. H. Yeah, it's light armor. That's pretty dope looking, but it's light armor, so that's unfortunate. But, yeah, so, gee, I keep getting distracted. Back to my original point, was that the date this Oblivion Remaster came out, while I was actually recording that initial episode, the Islanders did the right thing, thankfully, and are letting Lou Lamoriello, GM / President of Hockey Operations, go. So we can kind of start a new, fresh, kind of clean slate era here for the hockey team. And kind of hopefully kind of modernize the team, younganize the team, make the team more fun and whatnot. Okay, just a cage here, skull and stuff. Walking stone, what? Oh. My skeleton here. Oh, what does this say? Yeah, you could definitely tell that I'm probably not supposed to be here. Because I'm taking a lot of damage to, like, kill anything. But, yeah, so Lou is gone, thankfully. And like I think like our kind of new like minority owner that came in like last year or whatever is like kind of leading the search for our next GM, which I'm very excited about, because he apparently seems to be kind of more like in the know and into data and modern kind of stuff. So hopefully the Islanders kind of make some progress under him. Like, and whoever he decides to be GM, and I guess we'll see about if Patrick Roy is going to stay as coach or not. I would like kind of would prefer him to stay at coach. I guess kind of let him see what he can do like under a new GM and stuff, and with like better special teams coaches and stuff. But if they sack him, I'm not going to be like that upset either. But take some clothes. Like Oh, I think it's. Was it a on touch? It's not like an on self. Am I like stupid? And the answer, I always do. I feel like I do a lot of rhetorical. Am I? How did I get in here? Oh, I can't. We can't. We can't. We just stare at each other menacingly across the hallway. Hello. I say am I stupid rhetorically a lot? The answer is yes. I'm like in a self-depreciating way. I don't think I'm actually like stupid, but I do kind of do not the smartest things at times in games. So I gotta move it. Okay. Oh God. Oh Jesus. Yes! Alright. Getting back into the groove here. I do enjoy the Oblivion lockpick game a lot more than the Skyrim kind of Fallout 4 versions, where it's like, it's not really a mini game at all. It's just like, find the, like, tiny sliver of a circle where, like, the thing is. Okay, so we came in here, so we gotta go to the right, it looks like. But I can't seem to find the push block or whatever that will act. Oh, here it is. Conjure up a what? Press the button. Well, let's get in here. And press this button.
You're pathetic. I thought mud crabs more fearsome than you. Am I supposed to be?
Alright. That was cool. Yeah, take some extra gauntlets. Actually, I like dark shirt sounds more appealing than what I had originally, so I'll take that. Thanks. Red velvet garment? That sounds interesting. I don't know, I'm just like picking up clothes for whatever reason. That sounded like a person who was angry. Hello. Let me conjure up a friend. Jeez, my apparel's already broken? What apparel's already broken? My iron cuirass? Jeez Louise, okay. Well, it appears she happens to have one, so I'll take hers. And then can I go to my inventory? How do I, like, give her an item? Take, search, F, search. Here we go, okay. Take my broken one. And that. And, alright. Actually, Black and Burgundy outfit looks kind of cool, so I think that and my bottom pants should be good. Alright, still over encumbered? By 1. Jesus. Alright, put these gauntlets. Drop those ones, equip. No, equip. And drop. Alright, there we go. So I actually should check real quick while I'm doing this. I do have active effect. I have the disease. Okay. Sweet. So I am catching the vampirism, thankfully. So let's see. A room here full of stuff. What do we got? Sack. Interesting. A battered crate. Tongs, I'll grab those because those are going to be useful later. But bam! Alright. Yeah, the Oblivion lockpicking game, absolutely incredibly fun. Morrowind's, I guess, was like going to be like was even worse than Skyrim's. The Cecilius had to like spam, like basically attack the lock with the lockpick and hope it opened. So I think Oblivion's lockpicking is probably the best it's been in the series. Because it like takes some skill. Take a bread loaf. Is this like a loop around to where I already was? little running. Yeah, it's a dead end. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, hello. Skeletons, just 'cause that's the default spell. I'm probably gonna try and go with... Ow.
Won't you die?
I'm gonna stick with more Daedric stuff, because as I kind of said in my little backstory that I kind of came up with, I used, like, back on Ye Olde Varden Fell, I used, like, Daedric servants to try and, like, kind of do things for me in public to try to hide the fact that I was a vampire. Alright, some cold loaf of bread, give me that. And nothing in the basket. Some calipers, I'll take those as well. For reasons, if you've played the series, you probably know why I'm like acquiring calipers and tongs at rapid rates. It was a sleeping slab. Alright, we're gonna take a nap for 12 hours. Continue. Try and speed up the process of me getting infected here. I think it takes 3 days without you using a potion or something, or like curing the disease in some fashion for you to actually acquire the disease. Look at the map here. Zoom in. Looks like, okay, it's to the right is the exit. Like, oh, here it is. Okay. Yes, that was a decently nice sized ruin for us to explore here. Nice Ayleid ruin, or Ayleid, however you want to pronounce it, ruin. So this was a fun kind of dungeon delve here early on in this Let's Play. I'm enjoying it. I mean, the kind of the old Oblivion fuzzies running through a dungeon, hacking and slashing at stuff. Oh, this isn't the end of the dungeon. It's like the middle of the dungeon. So we're now like in a second level here of this ruin. Okay. Which is interesting, considering like we already killed a vampire matriarch, who you'd think would be kind of like the last enemy you would face. But interesting, is there not the Oblivion Highlands? Am I like dumb? Tarn, Lower Soul lives in Tarn. Is this like the end of the ruin? Because that's like way back at the beginning. Alright. Yeah, I think so. I think we have explored the entire ruin now. So we are back at the beginning. Let's just grab her vampire dust before this thing like does what it's about to do and like crushes me to death. Take these Vulcan stones, thank you. Alright, sheath the sword, back out to the Oblivion Highlands. Alright. Yeah, so now that was like an extremely elaborate way here of me contracting vampirism. But we're now going to go into our inventory here, kind of roleplay a little. We're going to have a glass of ale, and a loaf of bread, and some cheese. We're going to eat a breakfast here, and then fast travel back to the sewer. Yep. And now we're going to make our way to Wayne Priory and Joffrey. So, because we've already kind of done a dungeon delve, though I guess, how do we even get, looking back at the map, we need to go, looks like, across to the land, yeah, to get to the Red Ring Road here around the Imperial City, which you can basically follow the Red Ring Road up and around, and hit that road kind of cutting through the Great Forest to head straight to Wayne Priory. Though there is this ruin right here, Vulvarin, which has kind of piqued my interest. So you might do another dungeon delve here. Into the water we go. Whoa, look at the swimming animation. Whoa. This is so cool. Oh, hello. Some help.
There!
Is this thing not dead? What's going on? Classic Oblivion here. I don't know what's going on with the slaughterfish, but we'll leave it to it, whatever it's doing. And enter this ruin. Vilvarin here. Another Ayleid ruin, but I'm feeling it. Some lettuce and onion. Just make a sandwich. It'd be funny if you could actually like use alchemy to make a sandwich, but you can't. But yeah, we're gonna kind of rock up in here and see what we got going. Oh, hello. To cast.
You're pathetic.
It's not very nice.
That the best you can do?
I am level 1, man. I'm trying my best here. There we go. Okay, you got nothing of interest on you. That's unfortunate. Take all those torches. They don't weigh anything, so... Oh, jeez. Okay, I almost got crushed by that. That would have been bad. But... yeah, I'm thoroughly enjoying this. Oblivion, probably my favorite Elder Scrolls game to play. As I kind of said in that initial episode or whatever, I was planning on doing a Oblivion Let's Play regardless of this game actually being real or not, because I was kind of in the camp that it wasn't real. But, like, the leaks and the rumors and all that stuff were just, like, not true. Though I'm very pleasantly surprised to be wrong about it. Actually, let me go back into my inventory. Is this magic dispel thing not on self? Yeah, no, it is. Minor dispel on self. Okay. So does it... do I not know, like... So why did it not dispel, like... oh my gosh, another trap I just missed. Dispel, like, those... Cause it had some negative effects on me. I don't know. About to try it again in a second. See if it works next time I get, like, attacked by something with, like, a magic effect on it.
Well, well. Look what we've got.
Ow. Oh. That's turn undead, not the right thing. Jeez Louise, I'm getting shot at. Boom, get wrecked. No, that stuff is useful. I'll take some meat and ale and stuff though. Thank you.
You're a traitor to your own race.
YOLO. That's not very nice of you. Nothing of interest on him. That sucks for him. Got a crate here. Just stuff in it. Oh, a chest. Very easy. Let's try this. Boom. Alright. Take. Oh. Green robe hood. I think I prefer that to the Mythic Dawn hood. I think. Yeah, it looks better. Okay. That's nice. That's a nice setup. This iron armor we'll probably end up taking on our way out. Because I'm feeling that whatever I have on is probably going to break in the course of me exploring this ruin. So there's a way to forward that way. Vulcanstone. But, if you look at the map here, I think we can go either way. So, that's we're already near this way, so we might as well. Oh! I should rest. Ooh, I leveled up. Is there like a bed anywhere? Oh, I also missed a chest over here. This is why you gotta explore. You gotta be thorough in your explorations. Bam! Decaying Taint Tome? What does that mean? Like a spell? Or something? Show details. 3? It's a destruction spell. So no, I don't use destruction magic, so I can just sell that for gold. How do you even get... Is there like a staircase or something? Maybe that way? I need to find a bed so I can rest and meditate on what I learned and level up. That's like a fun part of like the old Oblivion Morrowind leveling system, is that like you kind of have to like rest on a bed to level up, rather than just like going into a menu like in Skyrim.
Who's there?
Look out!
Oh, there's a bunch of them down there. You got nothing of interest on you. Thank you, Skelly. Nothing on you. Nothing on you either. Man, you guys just have nothing of interest. Alright, well, this is like a chillax, relax, chillax area, so there might be a bed here somewhere. Yes, there are bed rolls. Okay. Now we have the Vilverin Canoso, which is a deeper area of the ruin. Take a bread loaf and a leak. What time is it? 2:48 p.m. Alright. I am feeling tired though. Brief history of the Empire. Thanks. So we're gonna pop some more food, another ale, and an apple. Have a little snack, and take a like 2-hour power nap here in the ruin. You've ascended to level 2. Whoa, this is an interesting system. Choose 3 attributes to increase. It looks like we have 12 points to put into it. Yeah. Oh, we can only do max of 5 in a single one. Okay. So willpower and strength are our 2 main attributes. But I think we also want to buff intelligence up a little bit, because that gives us... Interesting, I can't increase luck any further by doing that. That's odd. Okay, also always only put a single point into luck. Alright. I think I'll put the 5 into intelligence. And then a 3 into strength. Or 2 into strength. That? I don't really know what this, like, how this works. This is interesting. But, okay. They've leveled up for the first time. That was interesting. 'Cause back in the day, I think how it worked was like, it was based on like, which, like skills you like increased and stuff, and like they had like a related attribute, and it would pop up basically you could like increase said attributes by like X amount of points based on the skills that you increased during that level. That's not what it is anymore, it seems. It's like an interesting kind of, like, it's like you get 13 points potentially per level or something. Take all that.
Your presence here will not be tolerated. Let's get this over with.
Lockpick, thank you. Another bed. Bunch of food in the sack. Alright. Let's keep chugging along here. Ooh. Another chest. Boom. Alright. Take all that stuff. Skelly boy. Okay, so this path had its foot off somewhere here. There we go. Secret path opening up for us. Dead guy, interesting. Dead bandit. Nothing really of use on him. That implies something killed the bandit. And what that is behind here. Oh, it's a zombie. Project Droops! Oh my god. I can't really use a thing of cure disease because I'm kind of trying to contract a vampirism. So we are gonna have to vibe along with the droops, unfortunately. sucks, but is what it is. That in mind, we're gonna conjure some help. Kind of double team. There we go. Nothing of interest on you. Okay. Welcome stone, a chest. Interesting. A chest, alright. Whoa, this is a big old room. Charge! Bam. Alright, nothing of interest on you. Where's this? Oh, Baron Wendasel. Okay, so we kind of hit... Oh, there's also a bunch of water here. That's interesting. So we peep the map here. Underwater, I think we just came from there. No, that's where we're trying to get to. We came from here. Okay. So it looks like there's another way. Jeez, why doesn't it like auto go to this section of the map? To the oh, that's probably under the water here, right? If I like, haha, if we hop in, sheath my sword, so you'll swim faster that way. Okay. Jeez Louise. Alright, map. So this is gonna take us back to where we were? Question mark? Oh yeah, it is. That's the dead bandit. Okay. I don't really know why I'm trying to increase my security still, because I'm just going to use alteration to increase my to open locks for the most part, I think. But until we kind of get access to those higher level alteration spells, I guess I will have to. That's average locked. That's also average locked. And I can't really. Okay, well, let's try to open this, I guess. Jesus, alright. Alright. He just got destroyed. Nothing of interest on him. Yes! Alright. Another skeleton destroyed. It looks like we got another gate over here. Fuck yeah. What? What do you mean? Oh my god. Jeez Louise, alright. Boom. Boom. Alright, there we go. That's kind of also why I don't mind using the ending up settling for the alteration kind of... Ooh, excuse me. Alteration kind of spell version of stuff is because Lockpicking game, while fun, not the best at it. So... So I think it's really just, sometimes just my performance level is random. I just sometimes just get it, and sometimes I just don't get it. Alright, so there's literally nothing here, I guess? Question? Interesting. Because... So I guess I wonder where the other door that we saw at the beginning leads us to. I guess if we kind of circle back around to the entrance at some point, we'll have to explore. But... Alright, nothing of interest in here. Okay, back to the water. So, I think it's this way, the one Daisel. One Daisel. It's this way here. So into our, like, third section of the ruins. Alright. Let's see what we got in here. Probably should equip a torch, since I'm not really too fussed about, kind of being seen or not. I might as well just use a torch to make things easier to see. And so I can take these Vulcan stones. Alright, this is a trap. So I'm not gonna fall for it. Cast an aid to help me. So I can take all the Vulcan stones. Nothing. I could hear a skelly. Hello, sir. There's two of them. Okay. That was a little unfriendly of you, but... is what it is. Oh my god. Jeez Louise, okay. Yeah, that's why I'm gonna invest heavily. Oh, that's also a very easy chest. I'm so stupid. I need to start using the spell. I have the very easy spell, so whenever I see a very easy chest, I need to start using it. But, alright, let's see. How do we go? Sounds like another enemy. Conjure myself some aid. Looks like it's behind this wall, potentially. Stone. They're worth money, so I will take them. Oh, he's got a bunch of these. Bam, bam, bam. Just press it a button. There we go. It's a whole pile of skellies. None of them seem to have swords, though. They all have axes. I imagine my sword is probably going to run out of, like, health soon. Just based on the fact that I've been hitting a lot of stuff with it. Ayleid chest. Take that. Take this. Take that. That's where I came from. So little cells with stuff in them start here. Okay. Oh, there's a little cockroach. That's a cool detail. Anything in here? No. Anything in here? Nope. Anything in here? Hello. The chamber key, which I guess is for this. Thank you. What do we got? Pretty sure I know what's like at the end here, if I remember correctly. Skeleton helper. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's in this thing. No, it's a Varla stone cage. That's not what I think it is. Interesting. So there's gotta be a button or something somewhere to activate it, I guess. And a way out. Here's the way out. Okay. Ooh, running away. Get chopped in half. Alright, the button. Thank you. Is left shift not sprint? No, it is sprint. Okay, I'm not moving faster. See, these things are worth 1,000 gold, so I will take it. Alright. Jeez, this is a huge ruin. This is like a third or like a fourth section, I think, of the ruin. The Sanctum something something. So that sounds like Sanctum is like probably like the, you know, the end of the ruin. Alright. There it is. Okay, what I thought was in here is in here. Hello. Oh, jeez. Not the skull. This thing. Ayleid statue. That is what I was looking for. I guess now, which question is which way is the way out? Chest. Thank you. Nothing really else of interest here. Okay, so this was a side room. Good to know. Bucket, 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 bucket. I'm guessing straight ahead's gonna be the way out, because there's no trap. But I feel like that's probably faulty logic. Seems to be the correct logic, because... Oh! Alright. Hopefully that was the end of the traps. Oh, hello. Alright. We're going to do battle. Hello, Jalbert. Take your copper ring. See, what do you got? Got your little sleepy bedroll. It's probably uncomfortable as hell. Sleeping on like that? Jesus. Ginkgo leaf? Okay. Tongs. I'm over encumbered. What joy. Sacred lotus seeds. Lockpick. Lockpick. Gold. The key. Septum. Undelivered letter. Aluk, my friend. I apologize I have not written before now, and pray that you worry not. How could you have known that your patrol would stumble across my outing at the cemetery? There is no denying my deed. Oh, he's grave robbing. A sack full of limbs and gravestones still fresh in my boots. With your men standing by, what choice was there but pursuit, lest they suspect your own true nature? Ah, so his friend in the guard's actually also a necromancer. Truly, I am glad it was you to expose me, and not another whose spellfire may not have missed my escape so widely. My new haven provides safety and bodies to work on, whether those long dead or hapless bandits. I will be content here for some time, though I dare not yet to say where. Care for Keesu, probably pronounced it correctly, and know that when the time comes, I shall return to live again in our beloved Daggerfall. Until then, Captain Cardius, remain vigilant and always hidden. Interesting. So, this guy is a necromancer who fled Daggerfall because he got caught by accident by the guards. Alright, let's see what we got. What can I throw away? Steel short sword. Does less damage, gets broken, so shift click and drop it. Equip that. If I just drop all these iron arrows. There we go, that did it. Okay, so now I have a new sword, and I dropped all those arrows, so I'm not over encumbered anymore. Alright, sweet. What time is it in the game? Whoa, it's nighttime. It's like, since we're at the end here, I gotta take a... Have my character have some food here. Take a nap. Until... 8 hours would get me to like 7:30. So 9 hours would get me to like 8:30. Let's take a nap. Interesting. Did I not actually get vampirism? No, I did. Okay. So, I wonder when I actually like, I don't know, whatever, we'll see here. We shall see. I got the key, so I didn't need to try that hard gate. Because this, I think, is going to drop us out, like, above where we kind of came in. If I remember this, like, dungeon correctly. Take that. Alright, let's see. Boom, yeah, I dropped down back to the entrance, yeah. So we're going to quickly just run back and swap out my, like, busted gear for not busted gear, or was it? It was around here somewhere. It's probably like a chest or something. Here it is, okay. So I got boots and a chorus, or however you pronounce it, the chest piece. That's broken. Shift to click to drop. Alright, I'm now shirtless, but I can equip fully repaired ones now. Okay. Let's see where this leads. Oh, is this just another side room? Yeah, it looks like it. Take all that stuff. I'm just gonna eat rice. Just straight up grains of rice. Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3. Cast. Ooh! Alright, there we go. I actually remembered. Sweet. Okay. Oh my goodness. Whole stack of Welkin stones. Jeez Louise. Guide to the Imperial City. Bread loaf and cheese wedge. Thank you. Apple. Dirty scroll. Ooh, sorry. I need to grab a tissue real quick. My nose is running a little. Some of the men were worried about those old ruins being haunted, but the fall I take them. This spot's going to be perfect for ambushing merchants along the road and all under the nose of the Legion. Lion got some of the Welkin stones down today. Bernie's got the idea to shoot them down with their bow. She's actually pretty intelligent. Got them all here with me. I don't know what they are, but they stink of magicka, but bet they'll fetch a nice price at the Mages Guild, to be correct. 2 coins, and that Khajiit from Vardenfell set up their camps down in the tomb. Fine by me, spares the rest of us the smell. 2 coins ran up today. The Khajiit's gone missing. Swore to the 9 that you could hear claws scrabbling at limestone, but nothing's down there. I'm guessing she got tired of the smell and snuck out overnight. 2 coin stench could peel shells off mud crabs. I'm surprised she hung around that long. Except you'd be incorrect. There was a necromancer. Ooh, pick stuff up though. Give me all the septums. Oh jeez, I just like knocked the septums over. Septum. Bunch of ale. Alright. So I think that is actually now it for this. Oh, there's another bed here, but we slept until morning. But I think, I don't know, how long have I actually been playing? Probably like an hour or so. I think that's kind of how long I want to make each session, each episode, each session of me playing this is probably like about an hour or so long, give or take. Kind of depending on me getting distracted or me being in the middle of a quest or something. or if like I end up being busy and need to do something else or something. I'm like playing like a short kind of amount of time. But yeah, this was a fun kind of second episode, first real episode that wasn't just me doing the tutorial and stuff. Kind of it contracted the vampirism, sort of, kind of, and kind of explored a couple of Ayleid ruins. Got a nice little statue for a quest that we'll kind of come across later. Let me just put the torch away because we're now outside. I don't need it. Torch, put it away. Alright, yeah, so as I was saying, this is a fun kind of first more real episode, me chatting along here. Hopefully it actually records this time. It should, because I did some tests beforehand, but if not, whatever, I'll figure it out. Is what it is. But yeah, as I was saying, this is a fun first episode. Next episode we're gonna, I guess, make our way along, hit up the Red Ring Road, and make our way kind of along this way, and then hit this road here to get to Wayne Priory. Kind of do some selling of goods and stuff. Hopefully somewhere along the way, because we are like almost fully encumbered with crap that we need to sell and whatnot. So yeah, thank you to anyone who watched this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and hopefully you check out the next episode as well. Thank you.